Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for today we will start our group discussion 5 that we will discuss about the third music video, which is the song by the script title Hall of Fame with the theme of animal cruelty. So before we start, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Haziq Isyraf bin Rosdi. My matrix number is 200816.
Hi, my name is Hafizah Binti Rukman, matrix number 2000381.
Hi, my name is Aliah Binti Abdurrahman Law and my metric number is 201014.
Hi, my name is Siti Maryam Binti Ruslay. My metric number is 200968.
Hi, my name is Nurul Alia Fatimah Binti Mohamed Kamil. My metric number is 202149.
Hi, my name is Nurul Imani Rabi. My metric number is 196541.
So without further ado, let's move on to the presentation of the lyrics by group 2. So I will pass the mic to the first presenter, which is Imani, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I will share the screen, but wait, Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Imani, you can start.
Okay. This is our first stanza. That's about the animal cruelty that we are composed and not we are composed. Just rewrite the lyrics that from the Hall of Fames. Okay. So for the first, we write that yes, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, but you cannot abuse animal and crushing them on your hand. You can be the world, you can beat the world, but you can beat the animal. You can have money, but you cannot abuse animal. So for this first, that I'm trying to tell that we can be a great people, but we must be a people who don't abuse animal, because animal also a living beings that we need to be protected. It doesn't matter how great you are in the world, but don't ever try to abuse animal. So for that, you can have money, but you cannot abuse animal. Like I'm trying to say that, as we know, people nowadays, that rich people, we use animal to prove their wealth, like using skin of animals to make a bag, using animal to make experimental material to produce expensive product just for themselves. So that's what I'm trying to tell for this first. Then a second, you can throw your hand to them, but you can't beat them. You can see the animal, but you can't abuse them. Some will hurt them, some will kill them, but you cannot do them to have your lose. So for this part, I'm trying to say that we can kill animal, like for the first stanza, you can throw your hands to them, but you can't beat them. I'm trying to say that we can kill animal. Like we know animals sometimes give a dangerous to us, like snake, tiger, and so on. But we can kill them, but please don't try to abuse them. Like somehow we're trying to kill the snake, but we just have a fun with the snake, like touch and just give a dumb like that, but don't kill but don't ever kill. But don't try to abuse, but kill, just kill when you want to kill, just kill, but don't try to have fun or try to touch and have a fun with the snake. It's not good for me. And like some will hurt them and some will kill them. This term is addressed to human that will commit this animal abuse, because those who kill animal and abuse animal for their own benefit, like human use as experimental material for beauty product, use the skin for clothes, for shoes and bag and so on. So for the but you can do them to have your loose. What I'm trying to say that human also abuse animal according to their loss of anger and release their anger to animal. Sometimes that they are confined animal in cage and abuse animal for their own satisfaction. They do it for no reason, for no reason. Just do it for fun. So I think that it's not good, because we know the animal also want a freedom, want to have their own life. But when we try to confine them in the cage, I know sometimes that humans also animal also sad when we confine them, and they can live like we. They also will want to live like we. So for the third, standing in the justice for animal, and the animal gonna love you cause you love them with your heart, and stop the animal cruelty disturbing them, and you will be on the one stand for animal justice. So from this one, I just want to say we are us and educated human beings. We need to uphold justice for animal, because they also want freedom in life like human. We know if loving animals, they have a big reward for us, now for us. And I just want to say for this stanza that stop animal cruelty and keep voice up for animal justice.
Okay, I will present for the second slide. For the second part, before the second chorus, I want to make some circus reference in the lyrics, because as we know, circus is one of the place that where we can see clearly animal cruelty or abuse done by people or human. Like I have read in the internet, the animals have been trained things that out of norm, out of nature, then that's actually animal cruelty. So for the first part, I put heard about the birds, heard about the bees. Welcome to the circus. Tell me what you see. I want to make sure that I want to make the listeners imagine what they can see inside a circus. Like you can see animals and you can hear the animal screams, and also you can hear the trainers hit the animals with rope whips. And I put a question there, which is, do they talk? Animals cannot feel pain. And I put elephant instead of animals there, because I don't want repetition. And elephant is one of the circus famous circus animals, so I put elephants there. And then for the next part, they do it for the people. I mean the circus organizer, yeah, they surely do it for the people, do it for us to entertain us, and also they do it for their wealth. I mean their money. Then I put a question to the organizer: do they even know whether the circus is good or bad? And then I put the things that we can see in the circus, which is the animals have been forced with fast chains and have been locked in a cage. And then I put also the another question: don't they even use their brains? Cause that's are. And then the second chorus. Second chorus, that's animal cruelty and it's worse than you ever think. I want to make the listeners to think that this animal cruelty issue is actually worse than they even imagine. Like I know that this topic is rare in mainstream, but I want to make sure that everyone out there to take this issue seriously. And moving on to the next, this thing got to stop. I it need to be stopped, and also the thing need to be end. And I put another question there to the listeners and abusers out there. Don't they have heart? Don't they have feelings? And you are the one should stop this cruelty. You in this lyrics is us, the human. Don't we are the one that should stop this animal cruelty. So I hope with these lyrics, the listeners or the users that listen to these lyrics stop doing these inhuman and immoral things and start doing good deeds to the animals around us. So that's all for me. For me.
Hello. Hi. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So for this part, it is actually the bridge of this song. So I think it's easy. I just changed on the walls of the Hall of Fame here until, oh, please stop animal cruelty, so that the message is clear to the listeners, easier for them to grasp what I want to say, and the message is right away so when they listen to the title of the song, they can also remember about stop animal cruelty. That's why I changed the walls of the Hall of Fame to stop animal cruelty. And then be students, be teachers. Wait. Be student, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. I change it to be prudent, be cautious, be brilliant, be conscious. Be prudent, as you guys, if you guys don't know what prudent is actually to think really deeply about our futures. I think everyone should have that when we are talking about animal cruelty. So we also have to be cautious, because every times we wants to buy any products or want to consume any products, we have to make sure that the products doesn't use animal, that they as they testing on the products. Be brilliance and be conscious is just a literal. You can understand the lyrics literally, because be brilliant, you have to be wise, and you have to be conscious of the decisions that you make. You have to the listeners and everyone needs to understand what is right and what is wrong, because everyone obviously have brains. So please make sure you guys use what you have, which is brain. Also, be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. I change it to be brothers, be sisters, be deep in thoughts, teach compassion, be truth seekers. So, as we are talking about animal cruelty, we are raising awareness. So, when we are talking about raising awareness, we also have to um, we also have to strengthen our relationship between our friends, between our families, between anyone that we know, because we have to have a strong relationship so that we can easily influence them and spread the message about how important it is, how important this issue is, and how bad it is if it is not being curbed or we cannot overcome it. So the message is easier to be digested if we are together in this, if we are we are acting as in a family, as brothers and sisters. So be deep in thoughts and teach compassion. It is also a very simple words. We have to be deep in thoughts. We have to really think about every decision that we make, and teach compassion, because when we are talking about animal cruelty, again, people are being cruel. People are being, yeah, cruel to the animal. So we have to teach these peoples about compassion, like Haziq said before. the people in the circus, they really have no, like, they have no humanity when they treat the animals like that. So what they really need in this in this area, in this topic that we're talking about, is they don't know what compassion is. So we have to teach them about that. Be truth seekers. Be truth seekers is Be truth seekers is easily about, we have to know which one is the truth and which is not. So when we want to convey, we want to spread the message about the animal cruelty, we have to make sure that what we spread to the people is truth or not, is correct or false, right? So it's really easy. And that's this part is just a repetition. Be prudent, be cautious. Okay, that's all from me.
Uh, okay, so for this final part, I think it's a repetition. Is on the first slide above. Just we repeat it again to make sure that the listeners, uh, I mean, yeah, they can listen again. Okay, so a very good and wonderful lyrics. So moving to the second part, we can uh, listen to some comments and feedbacks from group one. So without further ado, I will pass the mic to group one.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, for the first slide, overall, in my opinion, this lyrics is singable and easy to understand. They also use various kinds of vocabulary and uh, like, and also various type of sentences like simple sentences, compound sentences, and also complex sentences. Okay, for this first part, for me, this paragraph, they highlight how animal cruelty become our concern in these days, since more people understand that it is important to protect animal rights. In the lyric, they emphasize that we cannot beat, hurt, kill, and abuse the animals just to fulfill our needs and lusts. This will make people aware that all animals have the ability to suffer in the same way as humans do. They also feel pain, fear, and loneliness. This part tells us that there are so many animals around the world suffering from being used for entertainment, such as the circus. The lyrics evoke emotional response as people will imagine the trainer usually treat the animals inappropriately without giving much care on animals' welfare for the sake of money and also wealth. Okay, for the third slides, okay, this part will spark the spirit in each of the listeners' soul to be responsible and be a part of Stop Animal Cruelty campaign, such as they learn which product that conduct animal testing and which product that do not conduct animal testing. So they will opt for animal testing free products and avoid buying products that conduct animal testing. Okay, so in conclusion, I think music is one of the best medium to voice out the need to stop animal cruelty and make more people aware regarding this issue, because music is something that all of us will always listen to. Okay, so since group 2 choose to rewrite Hall of Fame lyrics to animal cruelty lyrics, I guess there will be more people humming, singing, and listening to this song, since this song is very catchy. Okay, that's all from me.
Next, let me share my thoughts about the new lyrics. Okay, firstly, I would like to say that the group 2 have did a great job in composing the new lyrics. And overall, I like the lyrics because it easily to be understand, and we can catch up the main point and the meaning of the lyrics, which emphasize to stop the animal cruelty. And I personally I love the lyrics in the second slide, which it say about the animal entertainment or animal slavery in the circus or animal shows. Um, because in the first paragraph, it's clearly try to say that to our community, which make us to realize that the reality of the animal cruelty which occurred in the circus or animal show, which mainly to fulfill the human needs or desire. Next, in the third paragraph, which it says that that animal cruelty is worse than you ever think, and it's gotta stop and it's gotta end. Then from this paragraph, I think that the lyrics can help us to increase the awareness to stop the animal cruelty among our community. And in the next slide, I think the bridge part is explained by Fatimah just now. I think that this part is very catchy and it's very easily for the listener to follow and understand the meaning of the lyrics. And I think it's clearly can the meaning of this the message and the meaning of this song clearly can be conveyed to the listener. Uh, so so lastly, I would say that the lyric is very well composed and it can help people to be more aware and realize about the animal cruelty. And this song maybe can trigger themselves to stop the animal abuse by stopping themselves from using the animal testing cosmetic or any product which originated from the animals. So that's all from me.
Okay, next for me, okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate to group 2 because you guys have done a very good job to uh, recompose these new lyrics regarding to the theme of animal cruelty. So my feedback first of all is this you guys has managed to emphasize on the animal cruelty and you if I can say that when we done the real music video regarding to all of overall these lyrics, so I think it will be viral, who knows, because the animal cruelty is trending right now. So it instead of viral, it also can emphasize to people around the world to stop abuse animals. So next, I also like example in slide number 4 because in the slide number 4 it's truly really emphasize the words is truly emphasize about how the educate people try to think like we as a human we have our brain, so we need to use our brain in the correct way. So next I think overall the replacement of every words in the new lyrics is easily to understand and uh, easily to sing back according to the Hall of Fame songs. So I think that's all from me.
Thank you for group one for this such a nice comment and feedbacks. So Anyone want to add something? I mean, from
How
group
about
two.
you guys share your challenges and also struggles when doing these lyrics?
Okay. I will start first. Um, I think when I doing these lyrics, I think it's kind of difficult. Uh, because of the animal cruelty theme, it's it's difficult to find information about the animal cruelty in the mainstream. So I guess it kind of difficult to make the lyrics about this theme thing. What about others?
Okay, I am so sorry to say this, but I have to say that I'm not really an animal lover. I can't say that. But after I got this topic that we have to to compose the lyrics and talk about animal cruelty, I guess I kind of it sparks a little bit interest in me about animals because I have to do research and I have to read news, watch videos about animal cruelty. Then I realized that it is okay to be an animal lover. We don't have to, because yeah, we don't have to be so hard on animals. I'm not trying to say that I am hard on animals. It's just when people say like they like cats, they like to feed the stray cats food. I just don't understand that. I'm not against that, but I just don't understand why they do that. But after the animal cruelty topics is getting more serious day by day, I guess uh that is the challenge for me in doing the lyrics of this video. So I hope that answers your questions.
For me, I just want to say that I got the challenge because I'm not that pro in English. When I need to compose the lyrics, are quite difficult for me, and the topic and the theme that I got is not too familiar for me, the animal cruelty. And like Alia said, I'm also not a animal lover, so I need to do a little bit research for this team. And yeah, that's just what I want to say.
I think that I I think that's all for today, I guess. So we can stop our group discussion video 5 here. So see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.